I fully agree in terms of the kind of support I received from my counselor. From the very beginning, the whole MBA process is a very kind of an emotional roller coaster. There are many times where you feel great about your profile. There are times when you feel like, oh my gosh, why would they even accept me? So that's all, I think, a normal part of the process. So having a professional over there who is very objective and will tell you exactly what's what, I think really helps throughout the process, firstly. Because I think the entire MBA process, the application process, is impossible to do on your own. Firstly, because there are so many components that need to go together. And secondly, because I feel in a lot of ways we are not a great judge about what we have written in. We get a little too emotionally connected to our essays and some anecdotes that we have written. And I feel like a counselor is a really great person, again, a professional who's able to really see through, will see what the admissions office is looking for. In terms of me, I actually had an experience working with other counselors as well, and MBA Beyond actually from the very first call really stood out to me with the kind of feedback they gave me. As soon as they went to their profile, the amount of detail that they went through it was actually, they had put in a good hour, 2 hours to go through my profile. That was very, very clear from even the first fit call, and that really impressed me. And they gave me a comprehensive email with my strengths and weaknesses and a strategy all before I even signed on. And I was actually looking for feedback like that because it was my third time, as I said. And I think for me, what really helped was, every step of the way they were available on WhatsApp, and I could kind of shoot any questions that came anytime during the process. And even to make decisions like who to choose as my recommender, and me coming from a family business, they were able to give me guidance that, some things they might not trust when you say these things because it's coming from somebody in your family business. And so how I can kind of bring in more credibility to my profile. So it's just about painting that broad picture where the admissions office can see you as a whole candidate. And I think MBA Beyond really stood out to me because of that. And I mean, that is the reason I'm here today. I was a low GPA. GMAT was 710, not as good as a 740, but still okay enough to apply. I had international experience, extracurriculars work. Everything seemed to tick the boxes in my previous years, but I was always getting waitlisted or rejected. So I think the game changer for me was actually going with MBA and Beyond. And this is not really, I'm not getting anything for saying this, but then that was what was different between my previous application and now. My counselor really helped me, go into the details. It was not generalized feedback that I got, which is what really stood out to me from my past experiences. And now I got specific feedback that, oh, your recommender choice wasn't probably optimum. Maybe that was, and this was from the first call itself. They were able to tell me very honest feedback. And because I come from a family business, they encouraged me to talk about my stories in a different light, in a way that would add more credibility to my story. And sometimes, the MBA applications is such a black box. We never know what exactly went wrong or right, and you just feel like, oh, did I just get lucky? And sometimes that is the case, but there are a lot of things that you can kind of tweak and fix. Sometimes it's just one small thing that makes all the difference. And I would say going ahead with a counselor where you find a great fit, who's able to understand you, who's willing to be ambitious with you and is understanding where you come from. I think having that call, and when that kind of inner voice says that, okay, I think this person gets me,